everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's DIY, I'm going to show you how I took this tall hurricane Dollar Tree vase and turned it into something really beautiful by using this mat that I purchased from Walmart. Alright, so let's get started. First thing I want to do is cut the border off the mat. Okay, so I'm done cutting the borders from around the mat. Now if you look close, you'll see that the end that I cut is uneven, but that's fine, it'll still work out. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is glue the border around the bottom and the top of my vase. Let me just move it. Now if you decide you don't want to use the border, then simply wrap it around the vase and then cut it to size. And I'll use this FIXALL from Dollar Tree to glue the borders onto the vase. Wrap the border around the vase and then cut off the excess. So now I'm simply going to take some of the FIXALL and put it on the border. I'll use a stick to spread the glue evenly on the border. Make sure that the cut side of the border is facing downward. Now I'll do the same thing to the bottom of the vase. This time the cut side of the border will be facing upward. So I'm going to put this aside and let it dry for about 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and paint this candle holder silver, and I bought this from Dollar Tree as well. I'll be using the silver acrylic paint, and I purchased this from Michael's. You can find it in smaller bottles as well. I'll let the paint dry and then come back in with the second coat. Okay, so I'm done painting the base of my candle holder, which is a candle holder itself, but yeah, I did 2 coats of the silver acrylic paint. But now I want to focus my attention back to my hurricane. So the next thing I want to do is go ahead and measure and cut some of my placemat to fit between both borders. I lined the placemat with the top border and then wrapped it around the vase. Then I laid it down, tightened the placemat around the vase, and then used my scissors to cut the placemat right above the bottom border. So now I'm just going to check it and make sure that it's lining up okay. Alright, and now I just want to test it to make sure that it fits. Alright. But you can see that that's not completely even, so I want to even it off. Alright, so that was a pretty good fit. Once I start gluing it on here, if I need to cut any additional material off the mat, then I'll just do it with the scissors. Now, because this is so pretty, we're going to hold on to this. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and clean the outside of this really well, come back and move on to the next step. Alright guys, I'm done cleaning my vase, so now I can go on to the next step. So what I'm going to do is attach my mat to my vase, and to do that I'll be using my Dollar Tree adhesive spray. I have some of these Dollar Tree masks, so I'm just going to go ahead and put one on. But what I'm going to do is just spray 2 coats of the adhesive spray on here. I'll spray the first coat and then let that dry for about 10 minutes, come back and add a second coat because I want it to be really tacky. Okay guys, I'm back and I've sprayed 2 layers of the adhesive spray on here. So I'm just going to use this utility knife to lift it up off this paper. I'm going to lay it flat and line it over with my seam. And attach it to my vase. Some parts of my glass I might need to come back in later and clean because I did let it slide. So I'm just pulling it really tight and making sure everything lines up with the border. Okay, so I'm going to use some duct tape because I can't find my masking tape. Alright, so now you just want to go around, smooth it out. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? It's gorgeous just the way it is. You really don't have to add a base to it. So I'm going to put this aside and let it dry for about an hour. But meanwhile, we'll go ahead and add some glitter and Mod Podge to this base. I want the base to my candle holder to be really glittery. So I'm going to mix some Mod Podge with glitter into this container and then brush it onto my base. And if you guys know me, this is one of my signature things to do, is to mix Mod Podge and glitter. I've been doing it for years now. Let's just start at the base. I'll let the first coat dry completely, then come back in with the second coat. Here's what it looks like after one coat. So now I'll go ahead and do the second coat and let that dry. Alright, so I took some of my TotallyDazzled.com bling and I cut 5 rows from that strip. I also removed the label from here. And I've decided to attach my candle holder upside down rather than the right side up. So I'll go ahead and glue the bling to the bottom of this candle holder before I glue it to the vase. Right, just like that. Since I decided to use the candle holder upside down, I added a little bit more paint around the edge. Now I'll use some of my clear Gorilla Glue to glue the two pieces together. Alright, so I let this sit for a couple of hours. And I have some strips of bling here that I want to go ahead and decorate the vase with, right where the two pieces meet. Just like that. So now I'll put a piece right above here, and then I'll go on to do the top the same way. So I'll do the same thing to the top, come back and let you see what it looks like. Alright guys, so I'm done and this is what it looks like. I still need to go in and clean up some of the adhesive spray. So when you guys put the spray on, let it dry till it's tacky. Don't put it on like I did ahead of time. Wait until it's tacky so it won't slide when you put it on there. Alright, so I have a pack of the Dollar Tree string lights and 2 AA batteries. So I'm going to put these batteries inside and then come back. Okay, I have my string lights. I put the batteries in. I made the string lights into a spiral by wrapping it around this bottle of paint. Now I have a spiral and I'll put this on the inside. Now I'll put this one on display with the second one that I made. Turn on the lights and then let you see what they look like. But first, let me share the list of my winners. I selected 4 winners and I want to thank everyone that entered. And if you didn't win, please don't be upset. Stay tuned because I might just do it again later on this month. So if you're one of my lucky winners, contact me via email so that I can get your bling wrap out to you right away. Okay everyone, this concludes my DIY. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave me a thumbs up. And please don't forget to comment. I really enjoy reading your comments. They really make all the effort that I put into my videos worth it. I do read all of my comments, although I can't respond to everyone. I will respond to as many as I possibly can. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.